Yeah, we're privileged to be on the Englefield property since 1877, generational farm, running about 1,600 hectares at the moment. Feedlot came about out of a necessity. Our years vary greatly, and we decided to have a feedlot to be able to always finish our cattle and sell a prime article rather than being at the mercy of the markets.
The secret to Linton's success is that he's buying these cattle as weaners or young cattle, and then he's backgrounding them himself. And so he's got full control over the last part of their growth cycle.
We don't have a luxury of buying the cattle exactly as we want. We source cattle as opportune arises, and so the temperament is done in the backgrounding to settle them down. We don't push any cattle around, they follow us when we lead them around with hay. The cattle are backgrounded until they reach between 300 and 350 kilos. They'll go into the feedlot and then they'll come out at about the right weight range which we'll be targeting.
So both of us feed all the cattle up in the feedlot. Our feed ration at the moment isn't quite a full ration. The hay and the barley being the main part of the mix, and then lentils and the vetch to boost the protein. And oats has just been a good starter for these cattle to really get them into it.
Some of the results that Linton's getting are really quite good. He's got ossification scores that are sitting around the 140, which is really quite low, what you're looking for. And the MSA marbling scores are up around that 370 mark on average. And that's really pushing at the high end for that domestic type trade that he's chasing with his MSA cattle.
Paddock feed and quality in the backgrounding side of things varies greatly. So we try and keep up what they don't have, and then that flows on to the feedlot. We look at what they're eating and what they're not eating, what they look like they want more of, and we adjust the feed according to that. Hopefully the MSA results reflect the backgrounding and the care of the cattle and quietening the cattle as best we can.
One of the big take-home messages with what Linton's doing is around backgrounding. And when he gets them into the feedlot, that means they just get onto feed quickly, they grow well, and they finish well. And that's really shined through in both his eating quality and the compliance that he's getting out of these cattle.